Brad, can I start? Timon?
Yeah.
Can I start with my win of the week this week?
Go ahead, Timon.
Go for it.
Yeah, answer.
Yeah, and just go. Yesterday, I am working at my my desk, my office in our back bedroom, and I got headphones on, which I don't know why I was doing that. I was home by myself. I could have enjoyed the free-flowing nature of, what are they called? Incandescent speakers?
Yeah. Incandescent. Yeah, the built-ins.
Yeah, just using, I whatever. That's all part of it. So I have my headphones on, I'm editing, and I get a Ring doorbell notification. Now, with the construction happening on my street, this happens about, I've tried to count like 95 times a day. So there's no point in having a Ring doorbell.
And you turn it on. You keep it on.
I have it on the lowest sensitivity possible. Every dump truck, every trash truck,
Really?
every large breeze of wind. Hey, something's at your door. That's the voice.
That's good to know because I've thought about getting a Ring doorbell and maybe I don't want one anymore.
Yeah, the lowest sensitivity. Still so sensitive.
Okay.
It's like I don't need to tell you what it's like.
It's like the tip
It's like
of your
those
nose.
snowflakes.
Tippy.
Oh.
Yeah.
My win of the week is the election. No, okay.
But wait, but you do want it to. Why do you have it on in general? Like, you do want to be notified of some stuff.
We got it because Rachel swears one night that someone was at our door before we got a Ring doorbell.
Gotcha. Okay.
Knowing what I know now about the way she sleeps and dreams and the way they combine, 100% it was a dream. But I was like, okay, let's do it. Ring doorbell.
Sure.
Yep. Anyway, I get a Ring doorbell notification, and then I hear the sounds of what sounds like our mail lady every day, kind of rustling around the tin thing out there, and maybe
Because you got a
the
box
door.
connected to the house.
Yep. So you hear it. Like, okay, great. Hey, mail's here. Fun. And then I hear what sounds like the glass door open. And then I'm like, I swear that's our main door opening. And like, even with headphones on, I'm like, someone's coming in the house. It's like 1 p.m. This wouldn't be Rachel. And then we've got a double-sided fireplace in our house. So my view, I can see through the fireplace into the living room. And I can see footsteps. Two sets of feet. With boots.
Dude, it's the Pollos Hermanos guys. It's the guys from Breaking Bad.
Not necessarily like those kind of like
snakeskin boots.
Snakeskin cowboy boots.
Like walking slowly. There's a bat.
Yep. I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm a home invasion.
Yeah.
It's happening and I'm here. I've read the data. This isn't supposed to happen, especially when someone's home. This is what I tell other people not to be afraid of. It's happening.
Worrying about it. Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe I got to fight, I guess. And I'm like, headphones are off. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening.
What in the world?
Rachel hired cleaning ladies.
Oh.
And they just come right in.
Oh my gosh.
Hola, we are aquí.
You're like,
Yeah.
what's your name?
You come out swinging. You're like,
Yeah, I don't have guns in the house except for these babies.
Except for Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary right here.
Punch them both.
Why I gotta.
It's actually most effective this thing to punch both at the same time. You get the most force doing that.
Because then neither of them can fight back.
No, and I do it cross sometimes too. I'll cross them, and on the way back, elbow them.
Yeah, just double elbow down.
So I was gonna do all that. But my win of the week is that they were lovely women and were not
my
here to
gosh.
burglarize or murder me.
That is wonderful. I'm so glad because that
I was getting hot.
I bet, dude. That would be wild.
Like, oh, mailman. I mean, very quickly, it went from mailman to like boots. They just barged in my house.
BTK. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Speaking Espanol.
Okay. Yeah. No one's ever done anything bad who speaks Espanol. Oh. Ooh, I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. That's crazy.
But yeah, they're great. Rachel found out about these. The Duckworth use them.
Okay.
Because at first it's like, do we need cleaning ladies? I'm like, well, if the Duckworth use them, it can't be that expensive.
Exactly.
So yeah, let's do it. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah. How often is it like they're just coming once or is it like?
I think it's got to be a once a month.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh, Oh, yeah. I mean, they clean. It's perfect. They clean all the places you don't want to clean.
Yes.
Toilets. Toilets and floors.
I'm talking toilets, and I'm talking getting on the ground and getting on the floor. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. We did that for a while, and unfortunately, like so much of it was like they organized and tidied things up, and by the time lunch was over, the kids had already made the house crazy.
Yeah.
And so it's like, was that worth it? Because I tried to do it to like bless Catherine, but maybe we'll go back to it someday. But
well, if you do, don't tell Catherine because that's the most fun.
just like surprise.
Let them just come in. And I actually did know. Rachel did tell me, and I just completely forgot.
That is why maybe they did knock or whatever, ring doorbell, but you just ignored it.
I mean, there's definitely a good chance too. Rachel texted and was like, "Hey, I won't be there. You guys just go on in."
Oh, yeah.
So it's all
Crazy.
good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
And
It's
so
all
they,
bueno.
It's all bueno. Todo bueno. How long did it take them?
Oh, probably an hour and a half.
That's not bad.
It was great. I didn't know what I was supposed to do because so at one point I left, got some canes, came back, and then I'm back at my desk eating it, working, and they start to vacuum the room.
And you're like lifting up your legs. Like,
I
no
did.
problem. I got my
did.
headphones on. I can edit just fine.
I was like, well, to leave the room seems a bit excessive. It's gonna take 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Or I could lift up my legs, give them a little wave. Thank you.
That is funny.
So I just let them go.
Thank you.
Had a little chicken strip. Thank you. That's good.
Yeah, no,
that's good.
no,
You
thank
don't
you.
need to get everywhere.
Thank you.
On every
Yeah.
inch.
Yeah. Yeah. I have crumbs because I eat here. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I heard a lot of. Now, if you had Spanish cleaning girlies leaving your house, you say thank you. You say gracias. And what do you think I said?
I would say gracias. I think you said gracias.
I went for both.
Oh, good. Just in case they didn't understand one of them. Like the most common thing you could know. They live in the United States, but they've never heard thank you before. Thank you. Oh, gracias.
That's how I did it. Yeah. I really layered it on thick. Trey and I have talked about that before. Like the whitest guy at a Mexican restaurant, like almost has a hillbilly accent until it's time. Yeah, I'll take a Coke and I'll take a carne asada. You're like, dude, where did that come from? Just talk normal.
And how's the mole here? Is it pretty authentico?
Yeah, I mean, we were just wondering, do you guys do tables like guacamole?
Yeah. I'll take some tequila. It's like, yeah.
Just chill on that. I mean, you hear it in like, I was gonna say audiobooks, but I don't know. Just anytime there's like someone like professional speaking, I feel like whether it's a voice automated thing when it comes time. Yeah. It's like super, super.
Okay, now let's
tangy.
practice our colors. Blue, azul. Blue, azul.
Exactly.
Red, rojo. It's like, you're the same person.
Yeah.
Just say rojo. Rojo is fine. I'm from Kansas.
Welcome to Bass Pro Timeshares. We've got spots in Branson, Wisconsin Dells, or Puerto Vallarta.
Cabo San Lucas. Yeah. Baja California.
So that was me yesterday.
Yeah.
Guys, you were awesome. Thank you so much. Gracias. Para trabajar.
Yes.
Limpiar.
Trabajar. Yeah, that's great. No, I think
Tu es limpias. Limpiares.
the limpia two.
Dos limpi.
Adios. So, yeah, that's great.
Alvaro, that segment was for you.
Alvaro, my guy.
Alvaro.
That's pretty funny. I'm glad that you got that cleaning done. I think that's great.
Thanks.
Yeah, it is funny. Like I think it's fine to be like don't say polo for pollo. Like say pollo.
Yeah.
If it's on
tortilla.
if it's on the menu, it says pollo magnifico. Say that. Don't
Yeah.
go. Can I please have the pollo magnifico? It's like, don't say that.
Yeah, that's a good hybrid. Pronounce the letters correctly, but don't add any sauce to it. Don't add any seasoning to it.
Yeah, that's
let
good.
them do that.
So if you were talking to someone who just spoke Spanish, you wouldn't like try to speak it in like a
I don't know.
accent?
I
Like,
might.
I would just like
I
I
guess
would try
not
to
to
be
the
as
waiter.
close to their pronunciation like as I could.
The closer you get, the more you sound like you're making fun of them. Though I think it like, have you ever heard? Oh, Timon.
Really? Okay.
if I sound like that, if I go, hola,
But
¿cómo estás? Like, it's like a different voice. It's like,
Your
why are you-
eyebrows look like you're making fun of them.
No, okay. Straight face.
that's more tone than
Hola,
accent.
¿cómo estás?
I think
It's the voice. It's like, that's not my voice.
I know. I'm saying there's no need for that.
Hola,
You can do
¿cómo
the
estás?
accent. Sí. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
¿Cómo
I think
estás? ¿Cómo estás? Hola.
But I'm not doing that.
Hey, ¿cómo estás? Hola. Yeah.
¿Cómo estás para ti, amigo?
¿Qué onda, güey? That's what you want
I
to say.
can't use the accent.
Hola.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really.
No, there's a balance. I don't
Yeah,
think you.
you're right.
I want to say it right. I don't want to be like Mexico, not Mexico. You know,
Yeah,
like Mexico is how you're supposed to say it. But I want to be like, oh, eres de Mexico? I don't know. It's like if a Spanish person did like a California dude accent to me.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, how you doing? And it's like, that is so, that's not your accent. That's not their accent. It's something in the middle that's not right at all.
Yeah. How would you say gracias to how would you say it?
Gracias. Gracias.
That's great.
I think for
I'm
me,
very good at speaking Spanish, Timon.
if it's one Spanish word in a sentence, you can't layer it on like you spent the last 60 years in Mexico all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But if you were like living there, speaking a full sentences at a time,
Yeah.
or just even conversing with someone who speaks Spanish, if it's a full sentence, you can have a little tilde on your accent.
Yes, that's fair.
But if it's one word in a sentence,
here's how I like to imagine it. Every word's a bite. Every word's a bite. You're eating a pancake. All right. Every word's a bite. You don't put syrup on one bite.
can we eat sopapillas?
You have sopapillas. You either put honey in every bite of a sopapilla or not at all. Like, you don't just like
yeah.
throw it on one and be like, whoa, I guess we're having honey on our sopapillas
Yeah.
now.
Is this going to be a healthy
Psych,
one?
it's a sopapilla all of a sudden again.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sopapillas are nice, dude.
They're good.
We grew up going to a place called Don Cholitos. You ever heard of that place?
I've heard of it.
It's no longer in business, but it was around for a long time, and they had all-you-can-eat sopapillas,
Oh, wow.
and we took advantage.
Good for you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Unlimited ammo.
It was the most like, why do you go here place, but we loved it. As like literally, you would order your food, you go through this line, you order your food, and they would take your food that they make it in front of you, kind of like Chipotle-esque, but they make their food in front of you, and then they turn around and put it in a microwave and microwave it. And then they come back and give you the plate.
Perfect.
No, all American people.
Oh, really?
Not all, but
Don.
oh yeah. Don was, yeah. His name was Don. So anyway, it was awesome. It was the perfect like in between. It's like right off of like Shawnee Mission Parkway or Johnson Drive and 35. So it's perfect spot between my cousins in Liberty, me and Olathe. So we'd meet there.
Is that where the Big Biscuit is now?
That's where the Big Biscuit is now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yep.
R.I.P. Don Cholitos. My dad, of course, when they were going out of business, he's like, I had to go there one more time. You know, he like went and ate there like the week they were closing. But anyway,
Well, that's nice.
yeah, that reminded me. You did the Bass Pro Shop thing at one point. I went to Bass Pro with the kids recently.
Oh, really?
And almost recorded. I should have recorded myself. I didn't like try that hard to get solicited by the travel people, but I guarantee you it was the same woman. Like the description that you gave,
Really?
like this woman was that woman. It had to have been.
Dyed red hair, Katie?
Yes, I was gonna say like almost like like maroonish hair.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
Did she comment something on your body?
She didn't say anything to me.
Dang
No,
it.
I like I said, I had 3 of my kids with me. It was Dadder Days, and so I was there with them. And so I don't know, maybe that was part. But she was already talking to somebody else one time, and then I went by again. I was like, maybe I should record this time. She's not talking to anybody, but I didn't. It's not a great story, but I did notice that there were a bunch of pieces of paper with people's names on it.
Yeah.
Did Steve Coop get one of those?
No, those are for like veterans.
Okay. No stolen valor from Steve.
No, he
Okay.
didn't. Because they asked him, like, do you want to like shout out a
Oh, okay.
specific veteran or something? And I think at that point he was like ready to get out of there. He's like, no, it's all good. I don't
Yeah.
have any family or any. And then they were like, we can just write. You can just write everyone. You can write all members. You can write a specific branch of the. And he's like, jeez,
You read
get me
something.
out of here.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Is that the closest Bass Pro to us?
I mean, Legends is not very far from us. It's like 15 minutes. I bet the one in Olathe is also 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta go back and take my boots back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some other ones? Or are
They're
you just going to
uncomfy.
wear
Yeah, I
some?
borrowed some from the Coops.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think they're both pretty close.
should we play this game?
Let's do it. Teach us how to play.
I've only played once, but Timon, you played any?
Nope.
Any?
I've seen it. Never played myself.
So, none.
None.
All right, so I will pick out a little card here.
This game's called Wavelength.
Game's called Wavelength.
Apparently, there's also an app if you want to test it out.
You're joking.
Gabe told me that. So Gabe Oliver and Maddie Oliver, yeah, they said they've been playing it. They bought it, and then it said in there, try our app. And they're like, well, we just spent all this money on something we could have had an app for.
All right, so I think this game should be called Spectrum because of how it's played, but we'll call it Wavelength. So I'll draw a card. See on this card, on the left, it says the word need. On the right, it says the word want. So that's kind of the spectrum of what we have. On one side, we have things that are needs. The other side, just wants. Here, I'm going to spin this wheel. What it's going to do is it's going to reveal a spot that only I can see, and it gives me a spot on the spectrum. You see that? So,
No, I don't understand.
can you see? Is that on camera, Timon?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see it's a little on the want side. It's not, so if you look
Oh,
at
I
need and
see.
want,
I see.
it's not totally a want.
Okay, so yeah, turn the wheel to show like that it would change. Okay, cool. Okay.
So, you've got your spot here. And so then I would be looking at all this information. I mean, you guys know the category. You know there's need and want on each side, but only I know where on the spectrum is that at. And then I'm trying to find a word
Yeah.
that describes its spot.
I like need and want. Can we do that as an example?
Yes. Let's do an example for this.
And
this
then
one.
and then I would try to put that red thing somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, so you reveal it and then you close it up again. Is that right?
So then I would close it up, and then I would give you a word
and then I would take the red thing and try to put it where
you think it is.
And so the closer you get to exactly the 4, that's
Like
how many
the bullseye is how many points
Okay,
you get.
gotcha.
So
That's easy enough. Do you get it, Timon?
I think so.
Okay.
so
So if you were to say like water would be an absolute need.
yeah.
And so I would think, oh, that's got to be way over on the need side. Or if
Yeah.
you'd say, Gucci handbag, that seems like I want.
That's an
But
absolute
then I'd
want.
be like, well, but then
only,
again, you need a
only
handbag.
Jake sees where it is first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So for this, what are some examples? What would you guys say for like almost a total want, but not totally?
I would say, I don't know if it's this, that. First thing that came to mind was iPhone.
I was gonna say car wash membership.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, sometimes you do need to get your car washed. And so it's not like a complete want. I was going to say iPhone because like you probably need a phone these days, but you don't need an iPhone.
Yeah,
But that's probably 250/50.
I thought of AirPods, but that's all maybe just like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, a good piece of technology like that.
it's like it could be I don't know.
Remote start. No, that's just a want, right? Like, is there any need? I mean,
Yeah, that's mainly it.
but it's pretty far over there. I mean, if you're listening, it's probably 75%.
Yeah. All right, so that's how it's played. You ready to do it? We'll all just take turns.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so I'll go first
This is
as
need and want.
the knower. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it one person at a time. So it's like I'm the one leading it. Brad, you get to guess. You get points.
Okay.
Then Timon gets to guess.
TJ's calling me.
Well, that's nice. Does he want to play?
Nah.
All right.
Sorry, TJ.
I'm going to... So our categories, Brad, so you can see it. Historically important, historically unimportant.
Ooh, okay.
That's the spectrum. Okay. I have revealed it to myself. I know where we're at on the spectrum.
Historically important, historically unimportant.
And now let me think of something really quick on the fly. Wait, yeah, I give you the word and then you guess where it's at.
Right.
Is that what I just said? Yeah, okay, great.
This does take some creative thinking. I'm trying to
Yeah,
How am I
it's
gonna do
kind of
this?
fun. I mean, normally you do it in teams, and so it's not just like one person
Yeah,
having
that
to come
makes
up with it, but you kind of get
Well,
to
what if-
talk about people.
What if the two of you did something, like it was two people given some, whatever, if you want to collaborate.
Two people doing something. Let Let me think. Think about all the historical events. I'm going to go moon landing.
Okay.
Brad, you could think about that.
Okay. So.
And maybe you and Timon could just be a team together.
Yeah, we can just collaborate.
Yeah.
So Timon, so this is the most important thing. This is the most least important. I think the moon landing was very significant.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like the most important by any means, but I think it was like very significant in American history.
Yeah.
I want to go personally. Let's say a number. Let's call this 0%. That's 100%. Let's say a number on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 31. Okay. 20 plus 31 divided by 2. 26 and a half. So we're going to do 26.5%. Right about there.
Okay.
All right. Let's reveal the grand reveal. Oh, straight up in the middle.
I think that one's on me a little bit. A little bit of having to come up with this on the fly and not thinking through it. Because, it was. You guys did good. I did bad. Egg on my face.
No, yeah. Hey.
Because it wasn't like the cure for anything crazy.
Yeah, and
was
I
it
will
penicillin?
say, I like rethinking it. It's like, well, nothing's really they've never gone back. Like, it's interesting. It's like it hasn't really, like, it was huge, but it doesn't affect me much at all.
Yeah, it's not 9/11 or anything.
I could see like choosing 40% now. Now that I rethink.
After a rethink. All right.
It still wouldn't have been on the dot, but
a 50%, like you had it straight up in the middle for historically important and unimportant is almost impossible.
That was pretty tough to think of on the fly.
Like, I don't know what my answer would. Also, maybe we just need to be more critical in general. Like, once again, like, is the moon landing like, there's so many crazy things that have happened in history. Yeah. Is the moon landing really that important?
But then it's like, if I think of all the famous historical things, typically why they're famous is because they were significant.
Had importance,
and so it's like, I got to think of...
If they're in a history book, they have some importance.
That's a tough topic.
I don't know. I don't understand the context of the moon landing well enough, but I know it was a big deal to get there before Russia, right? USSR. So, okay. So my turn. Ooh. Okay. So my category is traditionally masculine versus traditionally feminine.
Fun.
Oh, let's get controversial here, shall we? All right. So, do I show the audience real quick?
Yeah, you want to put the camera on Brad and we will look away, Timon?
See where we are here?
Wow. It's right there.
Can't believe
Good luck.
All right. We are closed off again.
Right.
Traditionally masculine, traditionally feminine. So masculine over here, feminine over there. I will go. I feel so good about this, guys. I think I think we're going to get 4 points.
Okay.
All right.
Lifting weights. Lifting weights.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, that's got to be like 95% male, probably.
I was gonna say like 20 to 30 on like the masculine, like very close to masculine, but not quite as close as you said.
Okay. Yeah, like
so if I was thinking like 25, based on the scale me and Brad figured out.
Yes. Okay. Zero's on the left. Okay. You're saying 2025. I was saying like 5.
Yeah.
Because lifting weights, I mean, like if you wanted to go crazy masculine, you would say like fatherhood. Yeah. I think there's like things that are like gender specific that would be 100%.
You would think, Jake, but
this day,
I don't know. Then again, it's like
traditionally,
even like in the gym, I feel like you typically see like a man is lifting weights, maybe a woman is like doing something more like cardio or
aerobics.
Like,
stair climber. Is that what it's called?
Elliptical.
Yeah, stair climber.
I would be happy doing like 10,
15, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Let me work this out. Doing.
All right.
Let's
reveal. Grand reveal.
Oh, Timon had it.
Timon had it.
I talked Timon out of it.
That was so hard not to like react. Like, no, you're on the right track. Oh my gosh, that was so hard not to be like, yeah, dude.
I get talked out of stuff too easily.
I know. Jake was like 5%. I was like, oh gosh. I need to play the player, not the.
So
because I think it is like definitely more on men. Like men like to lift weights more than women, but I think a lot of women still are lift. Like if you're a fitness person,
my initial thought was 30 to 40. Where would you say 4 is?
I think 4 is 27.5% probably.
Okay, yeah,
right there.
Dang.
All right, T, you're on C. So
twice now, Timon's gotten closer guesses.
No, my guess was closer.
What'd you say last time?
31%.
Oh, my bad. All right, Timon's 1 for 2.
All right. Sorry, I don't know how to take this from you.
All right, Timon, here's your. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, it's on the table.
Okay.
Behind the roadcaster. It's a fad on one side and classic on the other.
Fad.
I see.
This is fat. I was like, gosh.
Okay.
Fad versus classic. All right.
I'll start looking for some.
Am I showing the camera?
Yeah. Close your eyes, Jake.
Oh,
Well,
hold
I
on.
won't look.
This is not. Hold on. Alrighty. So, don't look, guys. Don't look. Don't look. This way's fad. This way's classic. All right. Here we go. So, I'm gonna say. Let me close this up. So, say, okay, the term Rizzler.
Oh, gosh.
Also, we might need to change out batteries on this camera, Timon.
Okay.
Here soon.
All right.
Brad, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I think that's as fat as can be.
Probably, right?
That thing is a fatty.
Fatty Bombaddy.
Yeah, right? Like Rizzler? I can't think of an example.
It's like the
more
most
fad than
topical
that.
thing.
There's no way that's going to be a thing in a day, like in a year.
I think we got to go
I think we're going
0 on the scale, 100% fad.
All right.
Yeah, but is that even an option?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think
Leave
don't
it
even
be.
don't touch that dial.
Don't touch that dial.
We ready?
Yep.
Or wait, yeah, so this is here.
Oh,
baby.
bullseye.
Good job, Jake.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. Good job, Timon.
Thank you.
I like this game.
Fun, huh?
Yeah, it's fun. We're gonna do better here, Timon.
You want to swap out batteries real quick?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Who is it?
A local declaration.
That's your name?
No. From the king.
What'd he say?
The king says, "So strong food is the best food you've ever had."
To the king.
To the king. Long live the king. We are sponsored.
Or should we say queen? Because this is food built for mothers.
We are sponsored here today by the kings and queens of So Strong Land. They are the best So Strong people we know. They make the best bars, the best bites, and the best discounts this side of the Mississippi. Go to SoStrongFood.com and use promo code GRKC for your chance at 15% off. Spoiler alert, the chance is 100%.
It's funny how good of a job you can do to make it seem like you're reading when you're staring at Timon with headphones all over your face. True story. Yesterday, I was a little hungry and I was like, I want a little snackaroo. We've got this leftover Halloween candy.
No.
I was like, I don't really want to eat leftover Halloween candy. And I had a few more So Strong oat bites.
Yes.
I think they're the chocolate chip cookie dough oat bites. Oh, they hit the spot. I had 3 of them and I wish I had 30 of them.
Dude.
We're all out.
But they do fill you up pretty well, honestly.
Yeah. And knowing that they're healthy but still taste good. They're a perfect snack on the go, quick pick me up. I can't recommend the bites enough.
Yes. And
The chocolate chip bites.
Can I say right now, they're on sale at SoStrongFood.com.
What are the chances they're on sale?
100% as of recording.
Okay.
So I would go to
GRKC.
SoStrongFood.com, SOW, strongfood.com. Use
Yep.
promo code GRKC.
So, like the way you would sow cucumbers and be excited for them when they sprout.
Yes. Mom on a Mission bars also, they got the original oat. Do you think they're to that part of the podcast yet?
It's toss up.
We'll see. The original oat, they got cherry, and then they also got cocoa salt bar. Oh, I didn't know it was cocoa salt.
Look out.
Fun. Anyway, or you can get a variety bar bundle. So really high quality ingredients in this food that you can be proud to eat. It will fill you up, but also just really great ingredients. So
Support us. Support Justin. absolutely.
SoStrongFood.com, GRKC.
Okay, last round. I'm going to keep the audience in the dark here. They're going to be playing along with everybody.
Okay.
I'm going to reveal it to myself. Okay. Their category is boring and exciting. Okay. boring and exciting. Let me think of something real quick. I'm going to say... All right. Your cucumbers sprouted.
All right. Okay. So exciting is all the way 100%. Let's see.
I would say 96, 97%. Like super exciting. Are we talking actual cucumbers? No.
18.
Lower,
18?
brother.
Lower, you think?
For Jake? Jake.
That's true. Yeah.
And maybe Jake's playing the player, not the game, but like cucumber sprouted. I don't know if Jake can think of
more
much.
like.
I think maybe the most boring thing Jake could think of is like Excel spreadsheets or something like that. No offense to the accounting bros out there. No, I think it's 8-9%.
Yeah,
I think
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I think just tap her up there. That might even be too high. All right.
Final answer?
Yeah. Oh, Jake!
That's a great reaction.
It went so much farther than I thought.
I mean, it's not nothing. Something happened today.
For those listening, it's pretty much exactly in the middle.
Jake! That is.
We planted these. We watered these.
You could be a boring person, and that's still the fifth, sixth most boring thing. Like, no.
Look, we don't have a lot of time to think of these, and I've got two that are right in the center. It's a little tricky.
That's
boring
true.
or exciting?
Boring, exciting. Moon landing.
I worked today.
So boring.
Ate lunch today.
So boring.
No, it's not. Eating lunch is awesome.
No, eating lunch and working is a cucumber sprouting is more exciting than that. But I was not thinking that high.
You think?
I think like all the way here is like putting on my socks. There's a commercial on TV. Oh.
Okay, so like,
and it's like this is something new, something you've been waiting on, something you've planted, you've sowed.
Okay, you're right. I guess my standard was like everything is kind of exciting.
I was kind of thinking
everything that I'm going to say is kind of exciting. So this is the least exciting thing.
I was thinking of it more as like a cucumber sprouted. It's like nobody cares.
Right. A patch of cucumbers sprouted
from your personal garden.
My own cucumbers just started. I just started to see them. I'm starting to get that.
Yeah, it's been 6 months of it, being planted, and the cucumber just sprouted. That would have been right there. But in my head, I was just like, no matter what you say, it's supposed to be a thing. But yeah, if you compare it to I watched a commercial, you're right. That is much more exciting. Man,
Tricky
the 50-50 is tough.
That is a tough game. And you got tough ones.
All right.
Yeah, normally you have like a team of people and you take like 60 seconds to think of something.
Yeah, I think probably.
But that's not fun.
Probably what I got, like just all the way to one side, might be some of the easiest to think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of parameters. All right, show the camera. Tell everyone what we're dealing with.
All right.
I think I gave Brad role model. Is that what it is?
Yes. One side role model, one side bad influence. Oh, man. Boy, would I love to get on a soapbox about this one.
Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Cleaning ladies.
Okay. Bad influence role model. Let's go. I don't know. I need to think about you guys. I have my own opinions of what this could be, but I need you guys are going to guess it based off of your own things.
And we might guess it based on yours.
Yeah,
it depends what you want us to do. I don't know if you're allowed to say.
Be you.
Yeah. Okay.
Be unapologetically yourself. I just came up with that.
Role model or bad influence? I'm going to say this is a specific this is not a real person. This is my favorite math teacher from high school who I recently learned has a gambling problem.
Okay. Let me ask a couple questions. Is this your favorite teacher or this is your favorite math teacher? Because you said favorite math teacher.
Favorite teacher. He's a math teacher. Favorite teacher.
It's a magic trick. He's calling me right now from
Garnett, Kansas.
the IRS jail. All right.
So it's okay.
It's your favorite teacher.
Left is what? Left is good or bad?
Left is role model.
Okay. Left is role model.
Right is bad influence.
Wait, I did that in reverse.
All right, so we got to do it in reverse.
Okay. So left is bad influence. Upside down.
Yep. All right. There wasn't enough to think about. We got to do it in reverse.
Did I do it in reverse? I don't know. I was trying to be original. I don't know if it's good.
All right. It's your favorite teacher.
Yeah. So they
So
probably
that's-
taught you a lot.
That's pretty role model-y.
Or is there at least like they've made it fun for you, which inspires you to be fun,
Mm-hmm.
but they have no self-control.
Even at his peak of the math teacher, it's still not your dad. It's not your youth pastor. It's not your
Correct.
coach. I would say it's like a second tier of role models. Math teacher. So even at his peak, he can only be up so high. And then to learn he has a gambling, what was it, problem? Addiction?
Problem.
A gambling problem.
He's just not very good at it, I guess.
It could be worse.
Yeah. Is this a 40? Is my first thought. Like
40 on.
40 is like as in it's more towards bad, but honestly not. It could be a lot
Okay.
worse.
I like that.
Okay.
4 out of 10. 10 being a perfect role model.
Yes.
Okay. So based on what we said, where do we need to put this? What did you think it was?
Well, you
So-
flipped it, so I think just go 40 up, I think. I don't know.
So if we
No,
flipped it, they're calling again.
You're saying he's
Wait.
a better
No,
person
he's,
or
no,
a
no,
worse
he's
person?
more of a bad influence. So yeah, right there.
Right here.
Yeah. That's what I'm
If
thinking.
Brad flipped it, then this is our guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reveal.
Ooh.
You were so close the first time.
More of a good role model.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. So the gambling problem was not like basically he was just gambling on high school sports. So like
Whoa.
high school sports. So like
Really?
just no, this is all made up.
Oh. I
Yeah.
was like,
This is
that's
hypothetical.
kind of crazy.
He told me later. He's like, hey, you're gonna get hurt this game or else. You know,
Or else you're really gonna get hurt.
yeah, miss that block. Hey, let him through. I still let him through. All right.
So you think even in high school, and this is like hypothetical, you're still
Yeah.
in high school and you still look up to him.
I don't know what I think.
And
about
even
this.
at that point,
Yeah.
he told you, hey, I gamble on high school sports. And you would still put him as more of a role model than a bad influence.
No, this is present day Brad.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm an idiot.
I think the gambling tarnishes it a bit more.
What if I would have said Justin Bieber? Would that have been a? That was
That would
another
have
one
been
I thought.
tough. Yeah, I would have put it more on the role model side, though.
But yeah,
That would have been good.
I think
Yeah.
so. He's been through a lot.
All right, I got you one last one, Timon.
All right.
Loved versus hated.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Doesn't have to be a person. Could be a thing. Could be an activity. Could be a food.
All right. So, loved or hated. I'm just going to try to think of, for the sake of time, it might not be the best thing I think of. I'm going to go, okay. I'm going to say, this is so tough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I
do it.
gotta think
I like
outside
loved
the-
or hated. That's a fun one.
Because you kind of have endless options as far
Right.
as what it can be. It
What's
doesn't have
a-
to just be
sure.
a person or something.
I'm going to say Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
I don't know if this is good.
I mean, that's probably 80 to 90% loved.
Personally, that's my thought. Is like, I'm sure there are people out there that don't love him, but they're not hating him. If that's on the other scale,
I occasionally see some criticism for him, like fake laughing and stuff like that.
it feels like it's become a little less universal lately. But like, he was loved. He used to be like 100%.
He did when he first got on there, when he was on SNL. But I mean, if you saw Jimmy Fallon at Longboards today, you'd be pretty excited to see him. If Jimmy
Oh,
Fallon
yeah.
was sitting next to me right now, I'd be pretty excited.
Bill stands for burn ends, Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, I think I like 86% on this one.
86.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's do
or
87 for Travis.
14%, I suppose. 13%, whatever that would be. The inverse.
What do you think? There? More up?
No, I think a little more down, a skosh down.
Really?
Just tap her down. Yeah.
Right there. Jimmy Fallon. Let's reveal.
Simon!
Dude.
Oh! Dead center.
I must see. I was trying to think of someone I'd seen equal love and equal criticism for, and I'm on the side of the internet that doesn't like Jimmy Fallon very much.
It would be hard to think of. I mean, it'd be hard to think of a person who's equally loved and equally hated.
Yeah, I like Jimmy Fallon, but I feel like I see a lot of that of like he fake. I don't.
What would you do?
Yeah, what would
for
you guys
equally loved and hated? I don't think I'd do a person. You'd have to do like a.
I'd say running.
I was trying to do something with like a controversial food.
Running's pretty good.
Anything that was like more
food
in the
would be
middle.
good.
I don't know.
Yeah, like what are some food that, like pineapple on pizza?
That was the exact thing I was thinking of. But
Okay.
I was like, well, I feel like I think that's a little more hated.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't, and it almost wasn't 50-50 enough.
Yeah, so is it
But
like a
Jimmy Fallon, I
spectrum
guess,
of like,
was not
is
much
the thing
better.
in the middle, does that mean people are indifferent about it? Or does that mean it's half people love, half people hate? You know what I
I
mean?
was picturing half love, half hate.
Because it's like, yeah, like, could you just say like something very basic, like
I should have.
Socks.
napkins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the middle.
That's a good call.
Yeah, napkins are, no one has like strong opinions on napkins. They're
That's a
just
great
napkins.
way of playing the game too.
But yeah, but then it's all about how you interpret it. That's what's so fun.
Yeah.
That's great. I like this game a lot.
Yeah. It's definitely fun in groups because the conversation that you and I just had, there's more of us trying to have, and then you got
Right.
7 opinions, and everyone's thinking, more people don't like Jimmy Fallon than you think.
Yeah,
And we're like,
right.
okay, all right.
We should have, yeah, Gen Z hindsight. It's like, because he didn't experience the early Jimmy Fallon days.
This guy hates Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, exactly. Because remember, like before Jimmy Fallon was like the late night guy, he had the other show, like
Like
the late night. Yeah. And I feel like that was like golden age.
And then when he
He was
first
so
got
fun.
on Late Show, everyone was so excited.
Yeah.
That was a good
And
time.
now it's like, you've kind of done it all. Like
Mhm.
you're kind of your stick's done.
Yeah. I really didn't have a lot of that context. Like I didn't know how loved he was.
Have you ever seen him on SNL back in the day with Will Ferrell or
Some
anything?
things, yeah.
He was kind of known for always breaking character and laughing,
Yeah.
but it was great. I feel like everyone was like, keep doing it. It's hilarious.
Interesting. I see comments of people like, he's so annoying. He's always breaking character. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I've seen people that are like, that's cheap. But I'm like,
Yeah.
just, you're no fun. Like, you're fun at sleepovers. Like,
Huh.
come on.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for playing Wavelength, Jake.
Fun game.
That's great. This will be part of my win of the week as well, I suppose. But I have lots of wins, so I just had a really good week in general lately.
Well, good.
But one of the things that's been really fun is getting to. I mentioned I've been seeing Gabe Oliver more,
Yep.
and he just messaged me. So he's a travel nurse. So if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically like somebody who like is on assignment for 3 to 4 months in a specific location where they're just like short staffed or whatever. And then he goes to another location. So he was in Hawaii for a while and California. Now he's been in Kansas City. And he just texted me. He's like, hey man, like I'm just trying to get more like involved and like dive in as quick as I can here in Kansas City because I don't have that much time here. So like if you ever need any help on anything, like whatever it is,
Yeah.
I would love to help. He's like lawn work, babysitting, whatever. I just want to be a blessing to you. And so at first I was like, okay, I feel like he's just wanting somebody to like hang out with. And I always like a friend. I always like company. So I'm like, yeah, we'll find something to do. And then he came over. And once he came over once, it was like, there's so much stuff we could do together, dude. Like there's so much stuff that you need a second man to help you with. Like it's so much, or maybe even beyond just a man, like just like not your spouse. Like it's like Catherine and I could have moved that chair down the basement and moved the love seat up and put it in my truck. We could have made that happen, but it would have been stressful. It would have been hard because our kids are all over the place. Like, and so, yeah, Gabe just came over and like we did like lawn work. We put up Christmas lights. So we
I
already
saw
have
that
Christmas lights up
on my
our
run
house.
a couple nights ago. I was like, wow, Brad's got, in the workshop too.
Yeah. So then he came back. I was like, dude, let's put him on the shop.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
noticed
it.
that.
And so huge blessing. Win of the week is just a friend like Gabe, man. And it's all because of the podcast. And so we just had good conversation. Maddie came over the second time and just hung out with our kids and like did
great.
homeschool with them and
Great.
brought her own laptop. So she did some of her own school. And yeah, it was so fun. We just did little things here and there. The highlight, well, one of the highlights, it was so fun. Like the kids, for whatever reason, like sometimes my kids are super shy and other times it's like, they just take to people. And like
Yeah.
Bo just loves Gabe. Like
Cool.
just thinks Mr. Gabe's the man. Like, and so Bo, Gabe, and I went to Home Depot at one point to grab some stuff, and we were getting Christmas lights. We had to get some more for the shop because I'd never put lights in the shop before. And as we're in the Christmas lights section, Bo points to this like Santa doll thing that has a tuba. And it's one of those things I was like, Gabe, like, this is the kind of stuff, I was like, as an example, this is the kind of stuff that Catherine's family loves. They love this crap. That's what I said. Like, and then I press play on it and it like does this like Jingle Bells song on a tuba. And all of a sudden I just felt impulse. So I was like, Bo, should we get this? And Bo's like, of course, Bo's like, yeah, we should get this. And it has been the biggest hit in our family.
No way.
All our kids, Henry included, just love this thing to the point where now it's like, we got to put limits on this or else they're just going to play it
Where's
all
it
day
at?
long. Right now I put it on top of our fridge. So it's like, I don't know, a
Okay,
foot
it's
and a
not
half
huge.
tall.
Okay.
No, it's not huge. Like Rosie can carry it around. Rosie loves it. I mean, it's the first thing Bo asked for this morning when he got up. Can we play the Santa? Like, and it was one of those classic, like, you know, that quote I talked about a while back, like, beware the soul sucking force of reasonableness. Like it was too expensive for what it is. And I'm like, we don't need this. Of course we don't need this, but it's like, this would be a fun thing to get out every year at Christmas. Yeah. And I mean, it's just so cute and kitschy and whatever. And it's like, on one level, yeah, Catherine's family loves that stuff. And on one level, it's kind of like you roll your eyes like, why do you have this crap? But on the other level, it's like every year it's fun to see it, you know, kind of thing. So anyway, Gabe and the Santa, the tuba Santa just going around. And so now every time, like if you guys come over to our house, like the new fun thing to do is to put the Santa under a blanket and to like reveal it to people. And then to be like, watch this, it plays music. Yeah. So I'm sure just play along if you come over.
That does sound fun.
Anyway, yeah, it's a huge fun time with the kids. But yeah, it's just fun to like have a friend where it's just like all those things that you're like, I've been meaning to do that. But what you have somebody else that's like there to help you like do stuff. It's like
way easier. Yeah.
Rather than just like, I don't know, that thing would only take me 45 minutes, but I'll do it off later or put off later, whatever. And like, now it's like, no, we got a lot of stuff done.
That's great.
So yeah. And just great time with him. He's a good dude, man. So
yeah, I'm pumped they're in Kansas City.
I know. I wish they were staying, but maybe they'll come back.
Okay.
But enjoying the time we got. So anyway, that was a huge win.
That's a great win. I forgot to mention this on Monday's episode, but just a little thing when I did go back and see Dr. On.
Yeah.
I walk in there, they're like, you must be Jake for the 2:30 appointment. I go, yeah, it's me. She goes, okay, I'll be right back. And while I'm waiting for the receptionist to go somewhere, another like Asian woman grabs me and he goes, right this way, sir. So like, oh, okay. We don't go into Dr. On's office. We go to this like dark room. And kid you not, she's like, okay. She closes the door. I'm like, what is happening? And she goes, lay down here. And I go, I don't know. I'm supposed to lay down. She goes, no, lay down here. And then she like points to my head and then like points to like the pillow. And so I was like, oh, maybe she's like going to take my ear thing out. Like, I don't know. Like, that's what I came here to do is
maybe
get this
she's
thing
certified in the ear taking
out of my ear. And then I go see Dr. On. And so I lay down on this like bed and she is like about to start what I think is like adjusting me. And then someone walks in and going, no, wrong person. So, I mean, what kind of system do they have in this place? Like, yeah, just go grab anybody and
was there anybody else in the lobby when
No, I was the only one there, only car there.
I just like when you tried to like kind of push back, it's like, no, obviously it's you.
You're going to lay down. I'm going to figure it out.
Did she speak English very well?
No.
Like, yeah, she's just like, put your head
lay down,
here.
head goes here.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there's these things called traction tables. Have you heard of those?
Oh, no.
Basically, it's just like this roller that goes up and down this table, like underneath, like it's like a motorized thing. And it just like, it's like a massage kind of. Cool. And I thought you were going to do that. And it feels nice.
That would have been sweet.
It just like rolls up through your body and then rolls down. I don't know why they call it traction, but.
It was a funny start to it, though. I was
Wrong
just
person.
I was like a cow being herded. Like, where you need me? Okay, lay down. All right, I'll lay down. And yeah, I think she was about to like do some type of chiropractor work on my back.
What if?
And then luckily the receptionist comes like, oh my gosh, wrong guy. I was like, how does this happen?
That description, like you originally when you told me all about this, like you were like, it's in a strip mall. It's in a worse strip mall than I thought. Like the way you described it, I was like, I have something in my head, and then I saw it like in your stories, and I was like, that's not That's a rundown strip mall.
Yeah, did you like the picture I took of all the services they provide? Acupuncture, chiropractor, car accident. Car accident. Yeah.
You
give me?
Yeah, they're not high up on the like we really need to get this word perfect. Like, injuries from car accidents probably. But we can also do car accidents.
We should do car accidents.
We're Asian. What do you want us to say?
No. Yeah, I just couldn't believe that. I was like, that's such a funny system. Like some woman just like grabs just anyone from the lobby. Like, I'll take you to my room. I will work on you now. So we got to sort it out.
Wrong person.
Yeah.
I guess it was 2:30 and maybe the other person was also supposed to be there.
Maybe they were supposed to show up.
Man, that's funny.
That was fun. Yeah, I forgot to mention that last week, but it was a good time. I get what you're doing that with your mouth.
I can't go any higher than that. Hey, we're sponsored by Good Ranchers.
Oh, I get it. It was a kazoo changing the tire on a NASCAR car, and they sponsor a NASCAR driver.
Not NASCAR. What is it? It's not NASCAR. It's another racing. Not Formula One?
Formula 2.
IndyCar? Is that the same?
That's different.
I think it's IndyCar.
IndyCar.
Either way, what is it? In IndyCar, NASCAR, American flag, George Washington, what do they all have in common?
They crossed the Delaware.
They've all driven across the Delaware.
Yep.
Also, they're all American, just like our American meat delivered from Good Ranchers, our sponsor for today's episode.
That's right. We love Good Ranchers, what they provide. Rachel and I eat their chicken all the time on a weekly basis. I know your family does as
all
well.
The time.
Right now, whatever your meat of choice is, whether you want to sign up for a burger box, fish box, chicken box, whatever subscription, if you sign up for the first time with our promo code GRKC, you're going to get free shipping on that, and you're going to get a free Thanksgiving ham. So take advantage. It's 10-pound spiral cut ham. You don't have to provide anything for Thanksgiving or keep it in your freezer. Serve it at Christmas.
I'm going to ask you some quick questions. You give me some quick answers. Does that ham have antibiotics?
No.
Does that ham have hormones?
No.
Does that ham have seed oils?
No.
Is that ham the highest steakhouse quality type ham?
Yes.
Does it save you time and money if you buy that ham?
Yes.
And is Thanksgiving coming up?
$110 value. Dang it. I anticipated your question wrong. Yes, Thanksgiving is coming up.
And would it be really special to have your family and friends eat that ham from Good Ranchers?
Yes.
Is at the heart of every holiday meal the food we share?
It's not a trick question, is it?
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's all good, guys. So get that holiday ham, that Thanksgiving ham while you can. No, yeah, right now. It's still available.
This month.
Yeah, you got to grab it. It's American meat delivered. The best American farmers you can imagine are getting this meat for you. So goodranchers.com. Once again, GRKC promo code. Please support them. And it's not one of those things that's like charity. This is like so fun to eat this meat.
It's for you. You get to have it.
It's so good. So once again, please, American meat delivered from Good Ranchers. Support them. Happy Thanksgiving. I don't know why I thought of this after that, but randomly, the car dealership that I bought my truck from, the guy that I worked with, like the dealer, called me a couple days before my birthday and was like, "Hey, Brad, it's Jerome from Ford. How you doing?" I'm like, "Good." I'm not going to sell. Sometimes they call you and like, just if you're interested in selling whatever. I was like, I'm not. And he's like, "I saw your birthday's coming up. I just want to wish you a happy birthday." And I don't know why, but that was like, really made an impact on me. Like I was like, not to the point of like, I'm going to do that for everybody, but it was like, I like that dealership a lot more than I used to.
That's a nice touch.
And it was like, I know what I really respected about it was like, he called me and I bet the whole conversation was 28 seconds long.
That's great.
Like he was like, "I just want to wish you a happy birthday. I hope you're doing well, man. All right, you have a good day." Like it was not like let's try to make this longer than it needs to be.
How's she running?
Exactly. It was just like straight to the point, but also not, too long. So
that's great. Shout him out. What's the name of the dealership?
Bob Allen Ford in Overland Park, Kansas. Yeah. So honestly, I had like a fine experience there when I bought the truck, but now I'm like, I don't know. I might go back.
Bad?
So, anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's funny. Like I really appreciate when people contact me, like say happy birthday to me, but also like I'm so bad at doing it myself. It's like, why? Maybe I need to remember this more often of like, it feels good
What it
when
feels
people,
like to be on the other end.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at it either.
No, I don't like, I'd rather just like text somebody randomly and be like, hey, you're awesome. Like,
Thinking about
you.
you. See ya.
But I don't know. It's just sweet to get, I don't know, intentionality, I suppose. But yeah, Celia came over for our birthday. She was interviewing Catherine for she's going to this Bible college, Spurgeon College. And had to interview Catherine. She felt so bad. She's like, I'm sorry I'm here on your birthday. I'm like, that's okay. I think this was the first year though, like that I really truly felt like no expectations on my birthday.
We're just gonna hang out at home.
Yeah. Like I was like, I don't need anything. I mean, Catherine did ask, like, is there anything special you want? And I was like, I would love a pepper jack burrito from McLean's and like maybe a coffee. And then she asked like, so she made like a special dinner. Like it was like, we still did stuff for my birthday, but it wasn't like you're asking me to change Henry's poopy diaper on my birthday. Like, and not that I wouldn't have done that before, but like in my head, I think I would have been like, well, this is kind of a crappy way to spend your birthday.
Great.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, now it's like, no, I don't know. I'm 34 is the year of maturity, I think, for me. So
Congrats, you made it.
I finally made it, dude. Anyway, but yeah, it was a good birthday. The kids, the older kids and Catherine had Awana that they had to go to. So I dealt with Rosie, taking out raisins and trying to feed Henry on my birthday. It's like,
It's kind of fun.
yeah, like I don't care. This is great. I also learned that Rosie is a little bit. I think I need to keep a closer eye on her. I think. Yeah, I was doing dishes last night, thinking she was just playing in the playroom. I go in the playroom, markers all over the floor. Could be worse. Luckily, it wasn't on anything, but her hands were just like absolutely dominated with marker. Like she just drew on her hands a bunch. I was like, Rosie, what are you doing?
Play better.
And these days, like her new thing is like, she'll go, I don't know. And then she'll just like shrug her shoulders. I don't know. I'm like, what? So
Growing up to be Bo.
but she's unofficially potty trained now. So
Whoa, look out.
we're getting there. She gets a marshmallow every time she plops one in.
Yeah.
So she's really pumped about it. She just
Marshmallow.
screams about like she'll get finished everything and run around the house, tell Bo Hattie, marshmallow? Not marshmallow, it's a poopy. So anyway, big times in the family.
That's great.
Right now. Yeah.
Timon, got anything for us? Got any updates? How you been?
I've been good. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Random updates. This past Saturday, I went to my cousin's wedding here in Kansas City. That was fun.
Wow.
How many weddings you been to? Ish.
Not many.
I was gonna say I feel like I didn't go to very many growing up.
I mean, I want to say in my life that I can think of, probably under 15.
Oh, that's
maybe,
more than I would
Okay,
say.
so you've been to
maybe
Yeah.
10 to 12, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's accurate.
Yeah.
But definitely more so in the past year or two with like filming some and just like
Oh, that's true.
being closer to people who are like that age. Like just
Graydon set a date yet?
I think so.
Fun.
Sometime September, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
You groomsmen?
I think so. I think I'll be involved.
Yeah.
In some way.
I didn't know if he's asked yet. I didn't know if he's giving
Videographer.
Yeah. Yeah. Sent you the care package. Will you be my groomsman?
Yep. Graydon probably got him custom football helmets.
Yeah. Yeah. Each one of them like a parodied like logo of their favorite football team.
Time would be the Titans.
Yeah. Timons.
Yeah, Tennessee Titans.
Tennessee Timons. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool gift, Graydon.
It's awesome, man. Thank you.
And you're going to San Diego
Yeah.
next week?
Like
Chargers.
Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, I think.
R.I.P.
So that's for like I did the same thing last year in San Antonio, but just like this theologian guy who does like some big like Christian conference. I don't know what it is, but I'm filming stuff there. So
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then when is the Fort Scott trip?
Undecided.
Oh, what are you gonna do?
He's undecided, so I guess just let us know.
Well, just because the date's undecided. Oh, so the date is undecided. Is that it? Is that like you're saying the date is not confirmed yet?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I see. Okay.
Cool. Love that town.
Oh, beautiful town.
The video has already come out by the time you're listening to this, but Timon and I once again collabed on a big Friday pickleball video, and I'm going to be posting it tomorrow.
What do we got?
I'm recording this. It's when, you remember back in like August, I did this whole like daily vlog or a day-long vlog, like giving away 100 pickleball paddles in a day.
I never watched that one.
No, sorry, I haven't come out with it yet.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
you just
I was
heard
like,
me.
I was
Yeah.
like, sorry, dude, I missed that one.
No, maybe you
I
just
try to
heard
like
me.
be like very supportive of you.
No, I know. I appreciate
Okay.
it.
Okay. What if I was like, oh, dude, one of my favorite videos?
Dude, it was so good. The ending.
So
Yeah,
where
this
are
was
you
in
going with this? Where's this
California.
going?
Where's
Yeah,
this going?
Where's this
Where's
going?
this going?
No, I just didn't know if you remember
Yeah,
hearing me talk
California,
about it.
maybe.
Yes, it was like we were going to LA anyway for the tour, and so I was like, I want to try a new style of video, and
That's right. You and Isaac.
yeah, me and Isaac. So it's been a ton of work editing it, and then I kind of asked quite a bit of time, and I was like, in the next 48 hours, can you like really do a bunch of graphics and subtitles and just elevate the video however you see fit? And Timon like spent all day yesterday working on it, so I'm excited.
How
Coming
funny?
out tomorrow.
Would you rather it be open ended like that, or would you rather have like specific time and like, I want this kind of style for this scene? You
There
know
were
what I mean?
definitely some.
I did a little
There were
both.
some specific
There's a lot of like
notes.
timestamps. Like I
But a
want
few
this
things
here.
where it was like,
this
just
here.
like the designing a graphic is like, I'll just do it how I hope looks good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do like specifics, but also some freedom if I think of something.
Yeah,
I
I
like
was
a
like,
good medium, which I think is what it was.
yeah.
I
There's some
think-
things I for sure wanted. Like
Yeah.
I'm paying you to do this, this, and this for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But also, if as you're seeing it, because any video editor, you could probably take a video you're given, like, this is what I would do to it. This is how I would make it better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I was like, feel free to do that.
'Cause that's what I think would be so fun is if someone was just like, hey, this is the main part of the video, but just make it more fun.
Yes.
And I'll be like, cool, I can do that.
And you
add
did.
things here and
You
there.
added a few touches of things I didn't tell you to do. When I say that I was a stand-up comedian, you added laughter in the background. I noticed that.
Nice.
You added subtitles in a lot of places that I like probably would have been too lazy to add them to. So I appreciate you doing that. The to-do list. Wait till you see the to-do list this kid came up with. Bella the ball.
Oh, fun. Okay. That's great.
Oh, and the DMs, the screen recording of the DMs and the text and all that. It was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
He did a nice touch.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
anyway, hopefully people like that. I spent so much time on it. It's one of those. It was like the PPA video. It's like, man, people better watch this.
Is
I
there a
spent
time
Sorry.
you go ahead?
I spent an hour alone yesterday working on the thumbnail, and it's not even the thumbnail is a screenshot of the video. There's almost nothing.
What took so long then?
It's just like, good question.
Yeah.
Really, because I talked about this, I think, when I was recording it. I wanted this thumbnail of when we got the shot, but like Isaac fanning out paddles and handing them to a pilot in the cockpit. Like we basically got that shot. So it's so cool. Well, there's a few other shots of like him handing it to the flight attendant, him handing it to a pilot outside of the plane where you could see the plane a little better. So we had a few options.
Okay.
So I was trying to like brighten those up and darken the background and make things pop and like cut him out and then make him bigger. So he's more of the screen, stuff like that. What I did, and in hindsight, I should have had like Jake Allen or someone do this. This is what he does in his sleep. But the actual screenshot that I love the most, it's got the pilot and then the flight attendant. And the pilot is like holding the paddle, looking at it. The flight attendant is looking down at her paddle.
Mhm.
But ideally, so I found there's footage that exists of her looking up and smiling. So what I did is I cut her face out of when she is smiling and then try to put it on
I see.
her old face
Oh.
to make it look like she's, because I think just like a smiling woman is better
Yeah.
than not. And that took me forever too. And that's
Yeah, I
probably
wouldn't know
something
how to do
like
that.
a graphic designer could have done in 5 minutes.
Sure. Like, oh yeah, you just do this and this.
I was doing it
and
on
it's got this
Canva
kinda
Pro.
tool. Yeah.
And just, which Canva Pro is great, but it's not Photoshop.
Oh yeah. And you're just having to experiment, so that's why it took
Mhm.
some time.
Yeah. But really excited. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, can you think of a video that like you were really like either worked really hard on or were expecting to go really well? That's just like, oh, that one didn't hit.
The first thing that comes to mind is like our first December with jean shorts.
Wow, just the whole month. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
That was the worst that I've experienced personally being like the creator. Because there's been a handful with Trey where we put a lot of work into something. Like not many people saw that. And that's when we kind of learned like, all right, higher production doesn't mean higher views.
Right.
But yeah, December, what was that? December 21, December 22, probably December 22. So we took it over and yeah, we were so gung ho. We hired 5 different ghosties, spent
Yeah.
so much time
Yeah.
giving notes, managing them, all this stuff. And views were just in the toilet.
The toilet, dude. It was wild.
Yeah. Like, are we just not funny? What's happening?
Yeah. Brad's not a good videographer, apparently.
Yeah, we went so hard.
My zoom ins weren't very good.
Something with the zooms, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, we did go so hard.
A recent one we did for Friday Pickleball where I shot it, or no, we had some people shoot it in Phoenix and had time and edit it. It was the horror movie kind of thing where Isaac and Scott are really creepy.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really well done video. And I
Didn't
don't think
go
it's
well.
cracked like 100,000 views yet.
Oh, really?
Not terrible.
Yeah. But it's like you were expecting it to
I
be
think it's pretty good. So
like this one's going to pop.
we'll see. It's a weird video. I don't know if this will resonate with people or not, but just like vlogging the whole day. I mean, at one point I'm doing stand-up comedy in this Pickleball channel YouTube video. So I don't know.
It'll add more personality to the whole channel, though. And
If
give you
nothing
guys
else, yeah.
another layer.
Provide depth.
I listened to, I think, about 30 minutes so far of the pickleball episode. Yeah, man.
Did you really?
Yeah, bro.
Dude, I listened to a lot of it too.
Yeah.
No way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, at least that much.
How'd we do?
Great.
I thought Scott and Isaac did a really good job.
I really enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. I wasn't surprised by them. They're pretty calm and cool under pressure like that. No, yeah, the whole thing.
There's
was
a
fun.
reason they got the initial invite.
Yeah, right. No, I think, yeah, it was fun. I don't know. Maybe I've listened to more of it, but it was long. It was like, so how are people expecting to listen to Jake for that long every week? Twice a week?
It
No.
was long. And that was our first day. I mean, that would have been a long day. Waking up at 5 something.
Let's see how long I was doing.
Flying all the way there.
Yeah.
It's probably an hour, 45-minute interview.
Yeah.
It's like, man, they got to be. I'm exhausted and I do this all the time.
What was it called again?
Pickleball Studio.
Yeah, check it out, guys. Pickleball Studio.
Pickleball Studio. That's
Oh.
funny. You guys have both watched it.
You guys ever join people's jams on Spotify?
When did this come
Yeah,
up
in
recently?
Vegas I joined Scott's.
Vegas. That's where it came up.
Yeah.
Oh, Vegas stories. Here we go again.
Getting crazy.
I was like, that happened recently. Yeah, it's because we were desperately trying to get Scott off the aux cord. It was like, somebody join his jam and change it.
Oh, okay. Because I just got an option to join Jake Triplett's jam.
I'm not jamming.
Hey, it's according
says
to
I'm
Spotify.
jamming. I'm
I
not
opened
jamming.
Spotify earlier, sitting here for some reason, and got the same thing. I don't know why your car is wanting me to jam with
Guys, I'm not jamming.
Guys, I swear I'm not jamming.
I don't care who says it. Look at me. I'm not
Listen,
jamming.
I'm not a jammer.
I wouldn't jam while we pod.
I've never jammed. I'm not jammed even one time. Join Jake Triplett's
I
jam.
jammed last night, but I'm not jamming right now.
I just joined your jam.
Stop.
I don't care what you say. I'm joining
That's
it.
impossible because there's nothing to join.
Oh, yeah? I'm going to add some songs to this jam.
Stop jamming.
Please don't jam on my jam.
But I remember Scott was playing some songs. It was like, I don't know. It just, it was Scott songs.
You don't know Martin Garrix? That was a sentence he said at one point.
It's like, no, you don't know Hans Zimmer? It's like, you can go both
Yeah.
ways, Scott.
Yeah. But I think it was just like, I joined the jam. He didn't like realize what that it was. I added a couple songs to the queue, and like, I was just kind of like looking at him to like see, I could tell he was like in the queue. He's just kind of like, I think this is true, Scott. I don't know. This is maybe just be hindsight, like me adding things, but I think he was just kind of looking at like, he kind of squint his eyes, just kind of shrug or whatever. And then like, at one moment he's like, wait, what is, and I was like, I joined the jam. He's like, I don't know what that even means.
I'm in your jam, bro. I don't care what you say, man. I'm jamming with you.
That was fun though.
Not my jam.
Shout out you went to a concert recently.
Oh yeah.
How was that?
Yeah, that's
posted
probably my
about it.
win of the week. Like,
Okay.
no offense to my cousin's
Hey, let's do
wedding.
some wins of the week.
Hey, I already did
Yeah.
mine. Started with it.
Yeah, but
I did see that concert. Did they sing the first Noel there?
What made
What?
you ask that?
Yeah, I thought it was Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas. Yeah.
The first Noel. I see.
Sorry, how was it?
It was great. It was for anyone. It was Antoine Bradford, who's like a small artist. Josiah Queen, Chris Renzema. It was really good.
So there's no L's in any of those names.
How many syllables?
Josiah Queen, Chris Renzema, and who else?
Antoine Benford. What was
No
his
L's.
name?
Bradford.
Pretty close.
No L's.
No L's. I don't take no L's.
Nope. No, not
Only
I don't want no
dubs.
scrubs.
Time and
no
takes.
scrubs, no L's.
I time and take no L's.
Ever. for like ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who was in that last story you were talking about? Oh, yes. Scott.
Scott. Yeah, I love Scott.
I love jamming for Scott. Sorry, how was the concert?
It was great.
Was Travis Scott there? Did you go for T. Scott?
Nice, there it is.
He did.
You must bump, dude. You must.
He did show up for one song
Yep. Okay.
at
yeah.
the Christian concert.
He's always
he,
doing surprise.
He did fiend there. Yeah. But no, it was an awesome concert.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Good.
I haven't seen many many concerts just in general. And it was just like, this is just good. I love live music that's really good.
Does it make you want to perform?
For sure.
Yeah, I can't even sing and concerts make me want to perform. So I can imagine.
Yeah. Gets you buzzing.
It's like, what would I do? How would I design my set? What kind of visuals would I have? I can't stop thinking about the showmanship aspect of it.
And just like, how am I going to change this from my released song? Like I love how they change up some stuff and like,
we do any covers?
Make it sound different. What?
Do any covers?
Josiah Queen did Jesus Freak.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
So
I would love to hear that.
I know Chris Renzema decently well, but I don't know the other guys. Are they similar styles?
Antoine Bradford is like more of like a chill. He was just the opener. He did like 4 songs.
He's just the opener.
Just like guitar stuff. Just the opener. Yeah.
Imagine.
And then Josiah Queen is more like kind of folky, like kind of boom clap type. Banjo-y.
Love me some folky.
That sounds like
he's great.
I would like.
I think he's
boom
more
clap.
like a lot of Gen Z likes him. I think.
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check him out. He's good.
Josiah Queen.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of
Queen.
Chappelle-roni, if you ask me.
Yeah. Josiah Queen. Yeah.
Queen of the ball.
Hey, Timon, drop the beat.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey. What?
Okay, this is an ad for Main Street Roasters, but be glad. I suck. I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I got my legs crossed. I'm so hungry.
I got my legs crossed.
I'm
dude,
so hungry.
I can't rap with the legs
I can't
crossed.
freestyle. I got my legs crossed. I'm just so hungry.
Oh, dude. Have you ever been so thirsty before? Like, I know you're hungry right now, but have you ever been thirsty?
Yeah.
Have you ever just like been like, I just want some coffee?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone to mainstreetroasters.com and bought that coffee?
Yeah.
Was it a good decision?
Now slowly uncross your legs.
I can't. My legs are crossed.
Yeah.
How do you feel now? Ready to rap?
Ready to
Not
rap.
so thirsty. That's what I thought.
Oh, yeah. Boom. No, MainStreetRoasters.com is our sponsor today. Main Street Roasters, they're wonderful. I just got a text from our children's pastor, Sam Severs. Shout out Sam, who said he just got a bunch of LOBOBs, little old bag of beans, for all the volunteers at our church.
That's a good idea. Now, if it's just you and your family, maybe you go bow bag.
Yeah.
But if you're in a position, you've got employees,
Bow bag.
figure out what it stands for on your own.
Big
But
old bag of grounds.
if you bag A grounds,
Bag
Low
and
bag and
grounds.
low bag.
if you got people you work with, other teachers,
Yep.
employees,
Other teachers.
subordinates,
Only other teachers, not other
Those be the
employees. not
teachers.
Other co-workers, other teachers.
get them a low bob or
Yes.
a low bag. I don't care.
Absolutely. They hooked it up for Sam and Lenexa Baptist. They're going to hook it up for y'all. So go to mainstreetroasters.com, use our promo code GRKC for a 365 days out of the year discount of 10% off your order.
We don't do leap years or leap days.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right. So once again, and coffee of the day, holiday favorites flavors is, sorry if this is a little bit inappropriate, but mistletoe kiss holiday blend.
Look out.
Whoa.
Cover your ears.
See your mistletoe.
And mainly cover your mouth.
Yep. So go to mainstreetroaster.com once again, 10% off.
Sorry, my legs were crossed. I'll do better next week.
That's awesome. So that's your win of the week. Do you have any other wins of the week? I have lots.
Yeah,
so.
not being burglarized was the main win. No, you can go ahead.
Okay. Well, it was awesome. Yeah, my birthday was great. Felt really loved and blessed. Last week, win of the week is just that my dad's healthy because he had a little bit of a scare. He had to go to the emergency room, and then he had to have a emergency surgery on his gallbladder.
Okay.
Gallbladder and appendix. I think he had appendectomy too. So like, anyway, it's just scary whenever you get a text. It's like, Dad's in the emergency room. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, so luckily, and he's supposed to go on a mission trip out of the country to Egypt and Saudi Arabia for like 10 or 12 days the next day. So it was like, what an amazing, just, I don't know, providential timing of all of it. So that's a big win, obviously.
Yeah, you don't want a Middle Eastern appendectomy, I would guess.
No, you go there for hair transplants, I think.
And pyramids.
In pyramids.
And gas.
So, and a lot of natural, like fossil fuels.
Bugattis.
So
Camel rides.
Camel rides.
Sand collection.
Yeah.
You know what's not on that list? Appendectomies.
Appendectomies. Yeah. gallbladder bedectomies.
Dang, but it all went well.
Yeah. Yeah. And my dad is so easygoing and like not a complainer. So maybe he's struggling more than he seems, but no, he seems great. Like he came over the other night, like my mom and my dad babysat while we went to Joe's, and you would have never known.
And did he still go to the Middle East?
No, he didn't.
Okay. I
No,
was going to say, they
he's
probably
like,
don't want him doing that.
right. They're like, for a while, he's like, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. Like the night he's in the emergency room, it's supposed to go like, oh, no, you're not going. So anyway, that's a win. Gabe Oliver, huge win. Rosie potty trained, win. Bo got a new bed.
Look out.
Win.
I saw the lamp.
He's so
Got a
pumped.
reading light.
He would love to tell you all about his new bed. He would love to show it to you. Jake, come on over. But new bed to him. Classic Catherine, like found this sweet antique looking bed on Marketplace. I went and bought it. It didn't have the slats. It just had like the frame and the headboard and footboard thing. It's really cool though. It's like a cool old wood thing. So I went with Bo. We bought some slats and cut them all up, and he helped me like measure them out and everything. It was fun, father son. But like as I was buying the slats, as a wood guy, I was like, these feel like pretty light pieces of wood.
Okay.
Whatever, not a big deal. He's a kid. So we put the slats down, we put the mattress on top. I go to sit on the bed, and Catherine's like, you better be careful. And all of a sudden it just boom. And like the bottom of like a couple of the slats, they broke. And so now Bo's like, Dad, you can't sit on the bed. You're too heavy. And so I need to figure out a way to reinforce that a little bit.
Is it working for him though?
He's great. He loves it.
Great.
And then my biggest, I don't know about biggest win. My like favorite win of the week was Saturday night, kind of impromptu. It wasn't like some like intentional thing, but like we had just like this really wonderful family moment. We did like a fire pit Saturday night. So like Saturday at dinner time, I kind of all of a sudden became in charge of dinner kind of randomly, which I like doing. And so I just made Good Rancher's chicken with a bunch of seasonings and stuff on it. But like, I'm a big fan of like asking for the kids' help in order to like occupy their time.
Yeah.
Like I'm a big fan of like, Rosie, can you help me? Okay. Can you take this cup to the recycling bin? And it takes her 30 seconds. She comes back. I was like, thank you so much. Can you take this one now? You know, whatever. And so my thing to occupy Bo was like, Bo, you are the fireman. You are in charge of the fire pit. Like, and so had him put wood in there, had him like arrange the chairs and everything. And so then after dinner got over, we just went out there and like sat around the fire pit, and we all got our own chair. And I had like dessert, like Unreal bars. They're like just candy bar looking things, like chocolate and coconut, whatever. And we did like, I forget what I called it. I think I called it weekly blessings. That's what I called it. But I was like, you go around and you say, your favorite thing you did this week and what you're thankful for this week. And then after you say that, you get your candy bar, you know? And so it was just like this sweet moment of like, it was like one of those times where it was like, this is what it's supposed to feel like. Like, I don't know. It's just like this, like, it's all happy. Like there were a few times where we like clapped for like, yeah, give it up for Rosie for being potty trained, and everyone clapped. I don't know. It's just like this sweet moment. And I always just try to preach like the idea of like families should be a team. And it was like one of those moments where it was like, I think this is coming to fruition a little bit.
No one's fighting.
Yeah.
Everyone's chill.
Everyone's happy. Everyone's like sweet. Like Rosie was like, you know, curled up with Catherine in her blanket. Bo was curled up next to me. Like it was just a sweet time.
That's
or no,
great.
Henry was with Catherine. Maybe Rosie was with me. So
and everyone did a good job. Everyone wanted their candy. I guess
everyone was having a good time. I think the fire helped like calm them down some. Bo got pretty close to putting his feet too close to the fire at one point.
Okay.
And so we got to work on that a little bit. I just don't think he understands how hot it will be.
He needs to get burned one time.
Obviously not really, but like I was like, I guarantee you he would never do it again. But I told him, I was like, if you would have put your foot on that, your feet would have hurt for a long time. Like, it's not like it's like, oh, that kind of hurts. So anyway, just a really good week all together with family and feeling thankful for a lot of things. So really excited for this pheasant hunt too. Fez.
Yeah, you're about to have a good week.
Yeah, dude, it's been awesome. Birthday, eating awesome food. Yeah, just all together awesome. So
that is great. That sounds like a wonderful fire.
Yeah, it really was. And it was like, it was one of those things that was so simple. Like it's like, okay, we should do that every week or something like it, maybe not legalistically, like we have to do this every Saturday night, but it's like, why not like do it if we can? it was so fun to watch Bo like own the fire. Like,
yeah.
Like Catherine and I have talked about before, like boys need missions. Boys need like a purpose. Like, and so if I told him and so all of a sudden he's like, he's thinking like, Dad, maybe we should plug in the lights so it'd be a little bit brighter.
You'd see the fire a little better.
And I cleaned up that so that, it's cleaner for, whatever. And it's just
That's great.
He's like into it. He needs ownership. So I'd love to do it more. Maybe you can come over for the next one.
Bo, you're the leaf man.
You're the leaf
You have
man.
to get rid of all these leaves.
Every single leaf. Yeah.
Get them off the trees
someday.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. I thought of my when I remembered something else. I got a FaceTime call from Ward Wiebe when I was back in Iowa, my old Kanakuk director.
Oh, yeah.
And he answers his phone. He goes, Jake, I don't even know where I am right now. I'm on some college campus, and this girl here says you changed her life with your podcast.
No way.
I was like, oh, that's awesome, Ward. It was Alexis Jordan West.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I saw it. She posted on Facebook.
Yeah. She's like, Kanakuk Table's here. I hadn't even seen that yet. I had no idea. And anyway, yeah, just answered from Ward, and he's like, look at this.
Right?
What do you say?
Cedarville University, I think. Ohio.
Yeah, good for you.
Mitchell Bowser.
Oh, that's why I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun.
That's crazy, man. That's so fun.
Yeah, they got connected somehow. So it's like, I got to call him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to FaceTime Alexis for a little bit, and she said some really nice things. And
Have you ever met her before?
I thought I had, but she's been playing fantasy football for like 4 years with us. So maybe
Right.
that's why I think we've met.
Like it feels like I know her, but like I've never met her in person.
Yeah, I don't think I have, but I don't know.
Yeah, she's been a fan
Feels
for
like
a
it.
long time, consistent fan. Shout out to Alexis.
Yeah.
AJ West.
Shout out.
Oh man. All right. Let's do some comments of the week, yeah?
Comment of the week.
My comment of the week is coming from Jake Triplett.
Really?
Yes. So there's this Facebook. If you're on the Facebook group, we'll say it every week. Get on the Facebook group. It's so fun.
Right.
Michaela Carpenter posted this picture of everyone at the Chiefs game. She said, found him, found Jake. They had this massive thing, screenshot of Jake. And then Buffy says, okay, this is hilarious. To this girl in front of Jake that's like leaning her head back. She could have stayed home and slept in a much more comfortable position. Like this girl's looking like tired or whatever. And Jake just responds, I know she's a little girl, but she sucked. She kept throwing popcorn into her mouth and pretending it was shooting her head back and probably smacked her head against my knee 9 times. Had to hurt. Didn't stop her. I just love the first sentence. I know she's a little girl, but she sucked.
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't choose to talk about that on the podcast, but yeah, this like little girl, she would throw popcorn in her mouth and she would act like my head's shooting back. The popcorn's so good, or it's so fast. And she just kept hitting her head against my knee. I was like, this has to hurt you. It's kind of hurting me.
So funny.
Chill.
Dude. Oh my gosh. I know she's a little girl. Like I read that and laughed out loud. I know she's a little girl, but she sucked. Because sometimes it's like, hey, you can't say certain things about certain types of people. And it's like, well, but what if they suck? Like, I know they're all precious in their sight, but like, come on.
Yeah, it was funny that someone pointed her out because she looks asleep in that picture.
Yeah, she does.
She was interesting. My comment of the week is from Brad.
Oh, really?
So Sarah Sasson, longtime ghostie, put up a Facebook post in her page. It was just like, hey, personal question here, like, how'd you meet like your significant other, your spouse? Like, just being really vulnerable and just like, I'm open to people setting me up. I go to church. I'm doing this. Like, I'm just curious, like, how you guys met each other. And this was a really cool thread. There's like 80 comments and, of course, a lot of plugs for the Ghosty Island. It's like a Love Island Ghostrunners knockoff Facebook group for the single people out there. And then I didn't even see your comment. So I commented in there. This is just a classic joke of mine that I love doing to people back in the day. But so on this post, it's all about dating. I just tagged Zach. Do you see this? And I said, is this the girl you were talking about? I used to love doing that on Instagram. I just tagged my buddies from Kanakuk just in a random girl's post.
Yes. I used to do that too. And like, I would always go like a year.
Oh, yeah. We would do it to Wareham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'd be like, I don't think it's as bad as you're acting like it is.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I used to love doing that. Yeah.
We start doing timing.
Yes. I see what you mean.
Yeah. I get. Is this the one you were talking about? Like, is that the one you said? Yeah. Like,
yeah. Oh, it's the best. Yeah. You go find like an old like vacation photo of him and like, you weren't kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Tag him in it. Anyway, comment of the week goes to Brad. It sounds crazy, but I've seen incredible marriages stem from podcasts. I once had a friend who I co-hosted a podcast with meet his wife by happenstance while out playing pickleball because she listened to our podcast. And they're in one of the top 46 healthiest marriages I've ever seen. That comment got 71 likes.
Did it really?
Not bad.
I don't think I knew that. That's 71 likes on a comment's fun.
Yep.
Okay, I'm
Jesse
gonna chase that
Plattner, newly engaged man, ha-ha'd it.
high. Bag my dough. He posted that in the Ghosty group, the group me from Gulf Shores, and I just saw it like notification. He said I bagged my dough, and I thought I didn't open it for the longest time because I thought he literally meant he shot a deer for the season or something. I was like, cool, man.
Great.
That's
dude.
great.
Yeah, there's equal chance of him meaning
Totally.
either thing. That's so funny.
That's
There's
great.
actually a greater chance that it was a deer because he's only been dating her like 2 or 3 months.
Really? That's
think
crazy.
so.
Yeah. That's
Great,
fun.
though.
Yeah. I love that's another one of my favorite jokes is like, dude, you're like one of the top, like, I don't know, 17 people I know. Where it's like, okay, if you're using a specific number like that, I'm clearly number 17.
Yeah. I mean, you hear it in like rankings a lot all the time. Like before he got injured, Rashee Rice was probably like a top 22 receiver. It's like, okay,
exactly.
so he was 22nd.
Yeah.
You think
he was
he's about
ranked in the top 22 in these categories. It's like, okay, clear. I did that for the pheasant hunt. Like I was like easily one of the like nice, like 11 nicest guys in this group or something like that.
Aaron Rodgers, he's in the top 17 of quarterbacks this year, probably.
Yeah, I would say.
Cool.
Yeah, he's in the top like 5/8 probably of all of the league. Anyway, yeah, it's a good Timon, you have a comment of the week?
I don't. Sorry.
All right,
Next week I will.
that's fun.
Next week I will.
I just saw you. Go ahead, Jake.
I was going to end the episode. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say next week. Maybe next week or leading up. I want to start doing a gift guide, a weekly gift guide for the Ghosties. So if you guys, you and Jake, want to be thinking about, here's some things you could get people for Christmas. Some things in your life that you love. Think about it. You look hilarious. You're like, all right, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know, just things that you might like that we haven't talked about.
Yeah.
Be a fun suggestion thing. So let's do
Holiday gift guide.
Next
and
week-
they can't all be Friday pickleball paddles.
That's right. Yeah. Next week is going to be consumables, consumable gifts, consumable gift guide.
Like that. Yeah.
Anything that is, Catherine's big on consumable gifts for kids, like coloring books, where it's like, you're not going to have that forever.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
will buy it again, basically.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So anyway, consumables.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for the patrons. Thank you for the
To the
merch
patrons.
supporters. Thank you for all of y'all. Yeah. Thank you for our sponsors always. And happy Thanksgiving. Is that?
Happy hunting.
Happy hunting. Yeah. Next week is Thanksgiving. Love you guys.
Ghostrunners podcast. Everybody